Oh, I think that's a little bit crooked. Good morning, everyone. I'm Coach Tina, and I'm going to be taking you through an upper body strength workout today. So make sure you have your water, maybe some medium weights, some light weights, open space, and we will start off with some movement prep. I'll take you through an upper body workout, and then we'll end off with some regeneration, okay? So to start off, let me grab a sip of water before we start. Our movement prep, we're going to start off with a hand walk. So it's going to include a plank, some arm rotations to get our upper body warmed up. So start at the edge of your mat. Reach for your toes, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. Walk it out to a high plank. Own that position. Swing your body to the side as you raise one arm up. Other side. Back into a high plank, and then bring those hips up and back into a downward dog. And then walk your hands back in. My legs are very sore today. Let's go for another one. Stretch out those hamstrings, reach for the floor. Walk it out to a high plank. Swing your feet to the side. Switch sides, raise that other arm. Back to a high plank, bring those hips up and back to a downward dog. And then walk it back in. All right, let's go for one more. Reach for your toes. Walk it out to a high plank. Raise one arm up. Back to high plank. Switch sides. Back to high plank. Hips go up and back to a downward dog. And then walk your hands back in. All right, from there, let's go into a windmill. So have your feet shoulder width apart. Just do a few marches in place. Palms facing each other. I'm going to rotate, and my bottom arm is going to reach for the floor, and my top arm is going to reach for the sky. Just like that. So we're getting some length through here. We're rotating. Switch sides. I want your eyes to follow your top hand. Okay, we'll do a few more. Last one here. Okay. All right, from there, let's go into a W row. So we're going to go into a hip hinge position. From there, our palms face each other like this. They're going to come out to the side to make a W, come back in. So go ahead and hinge your hips back. Pull in your belly button to support your spine. Keep your core engaged. Palms face each other, and then arms come out to the side, squeezing your shoulder blades together, okay? There's no number here. We're just going for technique. And think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, okay? We're just going for a warm-up. So the more we do this exercise, the more the blood is going to rush to our joints, okay? So you should be feeling this in your shoulders, between your shoulder blades, where those are the muscles that you're squeezing, okay? So warming up those joints is super important before we start a workout. Keep going. Think about what you're doing. So think about leading with your elbows, driving your elbows back, and squeezing your shoulder blades together. You should probably start to feel it burn about now. I feel it right between my shoulder blades. All right, let's go for some arm circles. Let's go really big circles going backwards. As big as you can. All right, let's go forward. Really big circles. All right, I'm definitely feeling warmed up now. All right, so our first exercise, similar to what we did last week, but this week we are adding in a glute bridge, which I'm not sure if we did last week now that I say that out loud. Anyway, we're going to be doing a floor press. Last week we did 3 sets of 8. Today we are doing 3 sets of 10. Skull crushers, 2 sets of 15. Okay, so we're going to go from the floor press right into the skull crusher. So I'll show you how both of those exercises work. Starting with the floor press. I think we did do the glute bridge last week because I remember saying that it was a little bit more difficult to balance. So this will be your second week in a row practicing the glute bridge floor press. So start off by lying on your back. Raise those hips up into a glute bridge, driving through your heels, and then slowly lower the weights down to the ground and explode back up. Okay, so we're going to be doing 10 reps there, right into a skull crusher. So you're going to hold the weight above you like this. Elbows stay high, and then you're going to lower the weight down towards your head, and then right back up. So if you have 2 smaller weights, you can hold them with your palms facing each other like this. Elbows come down, hands come down, elbows stay high, right back up. I have 1 heavier weight that I'm going to be holding with both hands, okay? Just like that. So starting off with the glute bridge floor press for a set of 10. Here we go. Get your weights up in the air. Get yourself up into a glute bridge. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, right into the skull crusher. Use your lighter weights or just keep your heavy weight and hold it with both hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, keep those elbows high. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Nice job, everybody. Take a little break. I'm gonna grab some water. Let my arms relax a little bit. Spilling water everywhere. All right, so that was our first set. Now you know what we're doing, the rep scheme. You can keep the same weights you had, maybe go up a little bit. Again, we're doing the floor press for 3 sets of 10 total and the skull crusher for 2 sets of 15, okay? So there's going to be no break from each exercise. We take the break now, and before you start your next set, I want you to be at least 70% recovered, okay? You should be able to carry a conversation. You should not be feeling like you're still out of breath and you can't, like your heart rate is still elevated, okay? Try to calm down, catch your breath, get ready for the next set because like I said, we're not stopping between the exercises. Some deep breaths. All right, I'm feeling like I'm ready. Just adjusting my watch here. All right. Second set. we go. Get those weights up in the air. Raise your hips up to a glute bridge. Here we go, set of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch your weights right into a skull crusher. 15 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Take a break. Stretch out your arms a little bit. Try to bring your heart rate down. We have one more set of the floor press and then we are moving on, okay? All right. Feeling good. Last set for a set of 10. Here we go. Get your weights up in the air. Raise up your hips to a glute bridge. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Take a break. Grab some water. Relax your arms. Next up, we are going right into some shoulders and then some triceps, okay? So all the sets from here on out are going to be 2 sets each for the supersets, okay? All right. So the next group of exercise we're going to be doing a tall kneeling shoulder press and a tall kneeling tricep extension, okay? So tall kneeling just means you're down on both knees like this. Whenever you're in this position, I want you to squeeze your glutes and tighten up your core so you should be stable from here to the ground, okay? So I'm pushing my hips forward, squeezing my glutes, and my belly button is pulled in tight, and I'm keeping my core engaged. So that way, my whole lower body is stable and controlled, okay? So from there, shoulder press. You can go with a lighter weight. I have a 5-pound here and a 20. I would prefer to use something like a 15. So we're just going to go with the 20 and hope for the best. Hopefully I got a little bit stronger with this exercise. It's definitely more challenging than if you were seated and had your feet planted on the floor. This involves your core, so it's a little bit more work. All right, we're gonna go for a set of 8 here, so get your medium weights ready. Get the weights up to your shoulders, and then like I said before, squeeze your glutes, pull in your belly button. Here we go. My palms are facing each other. I'm gonna shoot the weights right up nice and fast. Control back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Put those weights down. Next up, right from there, we have a tall kneeling tricep extension. I'm gonna drop down to one of my heavier weights for this. If you have a dumbbell, I just kind of make like a triangle with my hands like this, and I hold the dumbbell like that, get it up to my shoulder, and then swing it behind my head. So from here, I'm gonna keep my elbows high, lower the weight down, and then extend back up like that. You could also use two smaller weights. Just hold them in your hands, arms up like this, keep your elbows high, like that, okay? You could also use a band. Whatever you have, we're going for a set of 12 here. I'm gonna start with my lighter weights because like I said, being in this position makes it more challenging. So I'll see where I'm at here. Here we go, set of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep squeezing those glutes, keep that core engaged, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, take a little break, let your arms relax. We have one more set of each, okay? So another set of the shoulder press, another set of the tricep. This water, I'm just spilling it everywhere today. All right. Shoulder press, here we go. Get your weights. Set of 8, here we go. Squeeze your glutes, pull that core in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, right into the tricep extension for a set of 12. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew, gotta shake it out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, shake it out a little bit. Maybe do some arm circles. I feel all the blood rushing to my shoulders. All right, we are almost done here. Pick up your lighter weights again. The last upper body exercise of the last upper body workout we did these new exercises called Around the World, I think is what I call them. So we're gonna start with our palms facing here. Elbows bent to less than 90 degrees. I kind of like to keep my hands right at my hips right here. You're gonna draw a circle with your hands, keeping your elbows bent, and then back down, okay? Just like that. We're gonna go for 15 there, and then right into 15 bicep curls, okay? Here we go. Your lighter weights, starting off with Around the World. Elbows bent, palms facing up. Your hands should be at your hip height. Draw a big circle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, right into bicep curls. Again, palms facing up. Bring those palms up toward your shoulders. Flex your triceps at the bottom so your arm is completely straight. Okay? That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, relax for a couple seconds. Shake it out. We have one more set here. Set of 15 for each. Here we go. Palms facing up. Keep your elbows bent the entire way through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start to feel it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, right into those bicep curls for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep it going. 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, put those weights down. Let's go right into some regeneration. So we did a lot with our upper body today, with our shoulders. So let's go into a child's pose. So spread your knees out a little bit so it's comfortable. We're gonna walk our hands out and reach forward. Take some deep breaths, okay? So from here, walk your hands out as far as you can. Let your head drop between your shoulders and take some deep breaths, okay? Breathing in through your nose and then exhaling completely out through your mouth. And while you're in that position, think of it as your hands are pulling in one direction and your hips are pulling in the other direction. So you're staying elongated and stretching out as far as you can, okay? And then from there, you can walk your hands slightly over to the right side and you should feel a stretch on your left side. Maybe from your wrist or your elbow, all the way through your shoulder, and then down into your lats, and maybe even into your left hip a little bit. Take some deep breaths there. And then walk your hands over to the left side to stretch the right side of your body. Let your head drop between your shoulders. All right, you guys. That is it for today's workout. Thank you so much for joining me for today's strength upper body workout. As always, I'm Coach Tina, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much.